They were sent to capture a bridge and end a war. Instead, they became the 10,000 men who never came home. This is the story of the British 1st Airborne Division at Arnhem. In September 1944, as part of the Grand Airborne Offensive, Operation Market Garden, the division was ordered to seize and hold the road bridge over the Lower Rhine at Arnhem in the Netherlands, a vital crossing point for the Allied drive into Germany. On Sunday, September 17th, the men of the 1st Airborne, along with the 1st Polish Parachute Brigade, began landing over 60 miles behind enemy lines. They faced not the expected weak garrison, but the hardened veterans of the II SS Panzer Corps, including the 9th, fought its way toward them from distant landing zones. Frost's men, arriving by glider and parachute, raced to the bridge and secured the northern approaches by 20 hours that evening. They immediately faced elements of the 9th SS Panzer Division, Hohenstaufen. The battle was a close-quarter nightmare. The paratroopers, armed with Lee-Enfield rifles, Bren guns, and a handful of PIAT anti-tank launchers, fought from the upper stories and basements of buildings like the Schulheis and the Van Limburg-Stirum School. The PIAT's 3-pound bomb was their only answer to German armor, requiring crews to engage Sturmgeschütz 3 assault guns and half-tracks at point-blank range of under 50 meters. German 20mm flak guns and 88mm artillery pieces were brought to bear, systematically demolishing the houses the British held. Repeated infantry assaults were thrown back, but the perimeter shrank hour by hour. By September 21st, with no relief in sight, ammunition, food, and water were nearly exhausted. The final German assault, supported by tanks and flamethrowers, overwhelmed the last positions. Frost was wounded and captured. Of the original 750, fewer than 100 were still able to fight by the end. Their 4-day hold, far exceeding the planned 48 hours, became legendary. While they ultimately failed to secure the bridge for the Allied advance, their stubborn defense pinned down significant German forces and became the defining act of heroism in a failed operation. The men at the bridge